So I just did a video a minute ago. It was just kind of a rant on everything. This video is what I'm calling perception number 2. I done a video a couple weeks back on perception. A couple new guys that came in today noticed me, um, and another guy that's been. They had all seen the video, and I'm not saying who, but one of them posed the question, "Why do you think perception is so important?" So I said, "I'll tell you what, I'll do another video." And he said, "Well, if you do it, I'll watch it." So I told him what time I'd be on, told him I would go live, and if he wanted to get on with me being live, I was more than happy, whatever. Why do I think perception's important? Perception leads into a lot of things in this business. If a company is perceived as being a safe company, other companies are going to hire them to do some work, which means more money in my pocket. If a company is perceived to be unsafe, a company is not going to use it, which means less money in my pocket. Now, there are more ways that companies are perceived than just in safety. If you are out on a well site and everybody who works for you are assholes, and the company is perceived and comes to be known as just a bunch of a-holes, who's going to want to work with you if all you're going to do is cause problems and issues everywhere you go? That is why perception is important in this type of business. If we are driving down the road and we are perceived, and everyone who drives a truck and has any understanding of being a truck driver knows, all truck drivers by most of the public are perceived to be these big, fat, nasty, beer drinking, driving people. So we're already looked down upon for our industry. So if you are perceived to be that, then that's what you are. So even driving down the road, if people observe you and the perception that they get is a safe, courteous driver that's clean and smiling and gives them a wave and whatever like that, they start to change the way they think. It's the same thing with these companies, these oil companies and these fracking companies that we work with. If we are perceived to be safe and courteous and willing to do what it takes to get the job done and do it with a smile on our face, those companies talk. They may be competing, but you can go out to some BJ sites out here, got Schlumberger equipment on it. I've seen Pro Frac equipment out of the Halliburton site because Halliburton had a couple pumps go down at Pro Frac. Hey, guess what? They had 2 of them sitting right up the road. Hey, just go grab those. You guys can use those. These companies talk, so they're sitting at a Thursday night, bigwigs all sitting around smoking a cigar, drinking a glass of whiskey, and they're talking about these trucking companies that they work with. Me personally, I would like when the conversation comes to trucking companies, every one of them go, "Man, that Brady Trucking, them guys are nice. They get the job done. They do it safely. They're courteous. They do the speed limit. They're not acting like buttheads. If one of our guys asks them hey, we need you to do this, they don't argue. They just get it done." We are perceived as being not just this top tier company we're already at. We are a above top tier company. So perception, to the guy who asked, is very, very important. Now, if you watch the first video, you're going to understand this. The golden rule. I say it all the time, do unto others. That comes with perception. If people see you treating other people kindly, they perceive that you are a kind person. Now, maybe you're not. Maybe you always got a chip on your shoulder. Maybe you feel like everyone in the world's out to get you, but you treat them with respect. People see that. Company men see that. These You never know who you're going to run into on a well site. The owner of this company has been known to show up on a well site pulling a pneumatic to go unload some sand. You just don't know. So let's say Mr. Brady pulls up on a well site and perceives or observes you being a complete ass. You are probably not going to have a job after that. It's the same way in the yards, guys. It doesn't just go to the customers. When new guys come into a company, they need to perceive other drivers in the company and observe other drivers in the company treating each other with respect. They need to know that when they get out there in a truck, they're not going to be treated just as this new guy. They're not going to be treated as some piece of shit new driver that no one wants to talk to. So there has to be a perception that, again, we are not just a top tier company, we are an above top tier company. I do not want to be just a good company. I want the company I work for to be known as the best company. Because if we're known as that, it just means more work we're going to get, which means bigger paychecks. And honestly, guys, if you're coming to West Texas or any oil field, or you're staying away from home for weeks at a time, I'm fairly certain you're not doing it for free. And the more money, the better. So, don't take your job lightly, not just from a safety standpoint, but also from a perception standpoint. When you go out to go to work, whether it's even if it's just driving up the road to go get some fuel or something to eat, make sure that the general public and customers that may be passing you on the road, or you're passing on the road on the interstate, or getting fuel or whatever, when they see you, you're perceived, and the company is thereby perceived as an above top tier company. So if you guys watch the three guys that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, if you guys get to watch this video, please comment, share the video, and please put a comment in. Let me know what you think. If you think I'm 100% wrong, just put it on there. I'm 100% wrong. But tell me why. Why do you think I'm wrong? Because everyone has a different opinion out here, guys. So I like to hear other people's opinions, whether I agree with them or not. I feel like if you're going to listen to mine, I can listen to yours, and I can do it with a smile on my face. So let me know what you think. And if you don't agree with me, I'll get with you. Maybe we could set up and do a video together and have a nice little debate, or come to some common ground. And who knows, maybe you can add something to the conversation that I'm missing. But other than that, I didn't do it on the last video because it was a rant video, but this video I'm going to do it. Guys, Brady Trucking does not pay me to do these videos. I am not forced to do any of these videos. I am not sponsored by anyone to do these videos. I make zero money on these videos, and I do not want to make any money on these videos. You will never see ads on my videos or anything like that. I jokingly say stuff like, this video is not brought to you by Pepsi. Well, guys, this video is not brought to you by Brady Trucking. I had someone tell me that, oh, they're paying you to do this. No, you can call whoever you want. I do not get paid to do these videos. Not a cent. Also, if you decide to come down here, please give Jason in recruiting a call and get it done. If you want to tell him you've seen the videos, fine. I have no problem with that. But please don't use my name as far as recruiting. I feel like guys that honestly that just go out there for the money kind of might try to BS you to get you on. And if you do have any questions, please leave me a comment on something. Catch me when I'm online doing a live thing, and I'll answer any questions you got. I mean, I'm a straight shooter. I don't BS at all. If you feel like you called Jason and he lied to you, just let me know. Ask me what you asked him, and I'll give you a straight answer. But other than that, YouTube, I gotta lay down and get a little bit of sleep because I gotta leave to go to Phoenix to pick up something and then head to Farmington from there. I'm gonna do a couple of videos from while I'm in Farmington. So if anyone's got any questions about the Farmington terminal, give me a couple weeks and I'll try to answer them as best I can for you. But until next time, you guys drive safe. Don't forget, perception is everything. And guys, have a good day. Yeah, man, we'll be seeing you.